careful.
Okay, we put our cast iron pan in our oven. We preheated it to about 400 degrees, and we're going to set it for about 10 minutes. Okay, the third preparation was the fried turkey. Now, we've cut the turkey into pieces, so it takes less time to reach doneness. I'm using a cast iron pan, which we showed we put heat in the oven for 400. We put oil in it, and that's heating on medium heat. Now, while there's many advantages, while manufacturing advantages have since been supplemented, cast iron's characteristics and properties make it an excellent cookware and choice for the modern kitchen. The combination of the high heat capacity and the weight means that the cast iron takes a longer time to get hot. Also, once hot, however, cast iron pans usually contains more thermal energy than other pans at the same temperature. They do have a cooking advantage because of the energy, and cast iron is unparalleled, serving power. It has searing power because it has a lot of that thermal energy. Now, unlike almost any other type of pan, cast irons don't warp, and they don't warp when left dry on the burner to heat up. And Arnold tells us that, talks about that. To evenly heat it, we've put it in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, and the hot air has heated the cast iron skillet. We've now placed it on the gas burner. The gas burner will develop hot spots, so we're heating the oil over a medium flame. If you heat the center of a cast iron pan, you will find that the heat travels slowly towards the pan's edge with a significant temperature gradient between the center and the edge. Now we're using olive oil, and then we're going to heat that on the stove top like I said. The oil, we use the method of convection with the liquid because it's a water movement surrounding the meat, cooking it. Because of the high heat, the meat will lose moisture during the cooking, which McGee discussed on 786. Now, you see each of these bowls, and they each contain something different. This is egg and milk, and that will act as a binder to hold the flour and the breadcrumbs. The flour and the breadcrumbs are going to act as an insulator to maintain that moisture when we cook it in the hot oil. When we talked about that with loose moisture, this is going to help it maintain that and maintain so it doesn't dry out the meat. Another way of overcooking the outer portions of food is to coat it in a material that develops pleasant flavors when frying. We're cooking it with an insulator, and you would want to cook it with an insulator so that to protect the inner food from cooking with the direct high heat. And those breads and batters and things that we see here are such insulators, as McGee discusses on page 786. Okay, what we're going to do here, go ahead and coat these. Put one in the batter, put one in flour, back in the batter, and then into breadcrumbs. Now we're going to take it and put it right into our thing. You can hear that sizzling, and that means it's cooking very quickly. Wash my hands. Okay, the browning reaction you see is the Maillard reaction. And turning the bread brown. And cooking with that convection method with the movement of that fluid. So we're going to flip them over. So in a few minutes, we'll have a fried turkey butt cutlet.
It's good nice, I
Yeah, solid.
Very solid food. Oh, I don't want to be video.
How's it taste? Texture?
Very moist.
Moist.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah.
This is very good. I like this.
Yep, I can taste the salt in it.
You can?
Yeah, you got one of the edges.
Oh,
Well, you know me. Yeah.
What do you think?
Very good, very moist. Yeah, very good.
Very flavorful.
Is it chewy?
No, not at all.
Is it dried
Very
out?
tender.
Not at all. Not
Very
at all.
moist. Very tender. Nice crunch.
Yeah.
It has a crunch. Nice coating.
You can taste
It's still moist in the middle.
It's moist.
Yeah. I like the baked. It's my preference. No, this is
Didn't
good.
dry out.
It didn't dry out.
It did not at all. It's excellent.
I think it's very good.
The coating is a lot of the flavor in that one, whereas this one just, it was all the way through. It was very good. I liked it. I like both of them. The baked was my favorite.
So that's traditional. That's what you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, very good. Good point. This one is much moister than the other. It's much in appearance. I haven't tasted it yet, but it appears to be much moister than any of the other three that we've had.
This one is moister. I like the smoky flavor.
It has a strong smoky flavor. I like the baked one better. I like the flavor of the baked one, so it's the flavor, not the way it was cooked. This is much more moister.
More moisture. It's got a strong taste to it.
Yes, it does.
Some smoke. Very tender. Some pepper. Very tender.
It is very, very good.
This tastes like a turkey rolled around with a beef jerky. It's delicious.
Now, what's your favorite one?
You like the nuggets, didn't you?
Yeah.
They got it?
It tastes better than McDonald's.
Oh, that's
Are
right.
they McDonald's?
No ketchup on this one.